That was a wild afternoon. Okay, welcome back to No TV Canada. I'm your host, Jen. This is the I'm Just Jen YouTube channel. And this is what's happening now in Vancouver in my life. So, happy feet. Let's start there. I did get my feet done. I did not get what I wanted, so I did not pay as much as they would have gotten because I wasn't getting what I went in there to get. But I did brave it, and I tried a brand new color, a type of pink I've never worn, and I think it's cute with my sandals and the fact that it's still summery. So I wanted my feet scraped, and it's amazing how much less you get for your money today than ever before. With the actual scraper that gets rid of all the corns and thick skin and everything, it's not like I'm trying to go walk on hot rocks and stuff. I'm not. And so then she tried to debate with me about it, oh, just a little bit. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, because I don't come in often enough. And get rid of all of it. And so in the end, while she's doing my feet, she just starts scraping and buffing with this little scraping buffer. It's this little scrubby pad. And I'm like, in my head, that's just not going to get rid of the thick skin and the corns or whatever. It's just not the metal scraper where you just scrape it, scrape it, scrape it, scrape it until it is all soft and pain free. So I knew then that when she had originally convinced me to pay the little extra to get the gel on my nails, that I wasn't paying for the gel because I wasn't getting my feet scraped. Why am I paying more for gel on the nails if you didn't give me the scrape? Plus, the time I got to soak in the water was like next to nothing. And the massaging, like, it's all supposed to be covered in that time. Basically, what I got out of that was a ton of back massage from the chair. Now, I'm not complaining, I needed that. So, again, this is another fail at another nail salon. What it did do is make up my mind to go back to the one that's walking distance from my place, the closest one, where I had worked with the friendliest one of all. But she just talked all the way through it, and she had this younger guy, this other assistant there, who's so good. Maybe because he's a guy. Either way, he worked and worked and worked with that scraper, and he scraped it all with the metal scraper and got rid of all the dead skin. Like, my feet were baby soft. I was not in pain. I could walk. Like, you could put me in high heels and I would dance. Anyways, it was a great experience. I did both my hands and my feet. I did say, oh, it's kind of tipping it on the high end of expense. But after all the places I've been to since then, I am now going to take my words back and I understand that price is fair considering they did the most work and were the friendliest. Because while talking with me and talking with other customers coming and going, they still did a really, really, really quality job. I also had like little toe designs done, which I love to pay for. Usually I pay extra $5 and I get whatever season there is, snowflakes for winter, or candy canes to Christmas, or roses to Valentine's, or hearts, whatever. Nothing today, just basic. And this is the most basic nail job I've ever paid for because I just wanted it done and to leave because I have other things to do. So what I got charged, because it was like happy hour discount, was exactly all they should have gotten. Like, I didn't even leave a tip. However, if they'd had a tip jar, I probably would have pulled out the change I had. And I said that to her. I don't see a tip jar, so I can't pull out the change. I haven't in my purse. There's nowhere to put it. And she was like, okay, yeah, fine. And so I left. And then I realized I wanted to mail an envelope up to Svalbard, to Christopher, to this chef up there I want to cook with. And I don't have the envelope with me. And I actually got on the bus going towards the post office and then realized I don't have the envelope. So I had to come all the way back. And since I got off at a certain stop with that bus, it took me back to a bakery in Chinatown near me. It's one of those cash only places, bakeries, little small thing. If you blink, you miss it when you're walking down the street. I had seen somebody munching on some stuff walking by me as I was heading to get my nails done. I found it, the bakery, because I was thinking about Christopher when it comes to buying duck from one of the Chinese butcher shops. And I was looking at the duck that was cooked, and it's hanging in the window of the butcher shop. and they got all this other stuff inside the shop. And I'm thinking about the quality that this chef is beyond probably what I know, and I'm good, that he would have been drooling about being able to buy and cook and have a good time with. So I find the bakery, I go into the bakery, and I walk around and look at stuff, and they have this sale table. And the sale table prices were like great. Everything was under $5. And so I had an eye on stuff, and I'm like, okay, when I'm done, my nails, I'll come back. Even the single muffins, the fresh buns and stuff, $2.25, $2.50 for myself. Since I'm on the meal train at church with the missionaries, I thought, what a nice solution for me. I don't have to make homemade breads to go with the potato salad I'm making them. I just give them some buns. So when I went back, there was a bag of these, I guess you call it egg, garlic, green onion buns, 6 in the bag. I've been separating them, 2 here, 2 over there, and then 2 here. Took a bite, and lo and behold, wouldn't you know it, I was disappointed. And I'm picturing the right friend in my ear telling me, why do you do that? Don't do that. Stop doing that. Just make it yourself, because you know you're good and you know it's probably better. So it was lacking that garlic flavor you're supposed to have when you're buying a garlic bun. So now I have to open it up and add in some more garlic salt or something, and just lightly put in some more butter because it's already greasy enough. I do love the Chinese milk buns and stuff. They have all kinds of pastries and things that are delicious, but I'm such a good cook, I could probably cook most of it like that myself, and of course, if not better. However, because the whole bag was on sale for like $2.50, I couldn't go wrong. And they will be fine as missionaries eating this because they rely on us to help them with meals. They don't work when they're on their mission, right? So it's not like they have lots of money. Hang on, coffee break. So after that, I was so happy because I only spent $9.25. So it's under $10. I'm walking back, and then it occurs to me, I need more eggs to finish the potato salad because I only boiled 4 and I left 1 uncooked because I thought I might need it for ingredients, like for the banana bread or something. And I thought, well, I should go to Quest, the first video, what do you call it? What did I call it? Online virtual shopping I did with you guys the other day. And so I thought, okay, let's just keep going while you're out. And so I motored over to Quest on the hope and prayer that they'd have some milk and those eggs and some of the meat left. And lo and behold, the fridge was still stocked with the $2 1 dozen eggs. I grabbed 2 of them, so I have $4 of eggs. Those are the old prices, the way I like paying it, classic prices. So I got 2 of those because I can't carry anymore. And then when I searched a little bit further in another fridge, they had these little bags of milk, and I don't care how milk works, right? I don't care how it comes. I think usually they sell them at 25 cents a piece, but when they put them in bags like this, they sell the whole bags for like $1.25. So for $2.50, I'm getting all of these milks. And I'm like, that's fine for breakfast. That's fine for my baking needs. Measure it out, whatever. And then I found these chocolate milks, 30 cents a piece. I grabbed 2 of those. And that wasn't the home run. They had an organic berry banana smoothie. 55% less sugar, 3 times more fiber. It's literally because of my gastric bypass revision. That's what I need to be having like on a regular basis. And I just got those bananas this morning. So I'm good to go, right? They had mango and they had other stuff, but I just wanted that one. I think this was the most expensive item outside of the meat. This was, I think, $3. Maybe it was less. Maybe it was $3 plus the discount. At any rate, it still brought the total of everything I bought in that store to a very minimal number. It didn't hurt my wallet. And so then I went to the fridge and the freezer section to see what's still left. And I just felt bad for Christopher, my wonderful chef up in Svalbard. They had a big, huge ham still in the deep freeze. And I could feel his brain going, just a minute, I'm going to send you some money. Buy the big ham. And then they had a bunch of the oven roasted turkey breasts still left. I've never had turkey like this. I've never had it like this. So I'm like, wow. And so I decided I better not leave the store without one. And the price it was at was also given a discount. So it was like 25% off on top of that, I think, or maybe it was 50. Either way, I only paid like $6 or something for this size. And so, like, I'm good to go on meat for the week, right? Like, minimum. I could do all kinds of things. I have pepperoni in the fridge. I still have some habanero cheese, and I have pizza sauce in the cupboard. And I think I have enough flour to make a little pizza round for myself, so I can do pepperoni and ham and cheese pizza. Oh, I forgot. At the other bakery place, I bought myself one of these little lemon buns, and this is actually pretty good. That's my little treat. And then I found peanuts. I was looking for walnuts, but I found peanuts for 60 cents. So I can put the peanuts in with the bananas if I make banana bread. And then I found the almond cookies at the same other bakery place, the Chinese bakery, 2 of these for $2.50. For the missionaries to enjoy with their potato salad. So I don't have to make any more food for them. I just need to finish potato salad. The total for that store was $22.45. So if we go back to the other day, to the first grocery bill, on the day that Cecilia had listed the groceries in US dollars, which was over $400 US, in their Norwegian krona, which equaled 3,058 kronas, my first bill was $4.98. And then today's spending equaled, less than $4.98. So about $50. The total for today's spending was only $55.31. And then I did my nails and only paid $42.53. I'm still under $100 for my day. And I got home in time to still be able to slow down and go, phew, coffee break. Because I have to go out again. I got to go meet the lady whose animals I'm going to be taking care of. I got to be at her place just around after 6 o'clock so I can pick up the keys. I'll be living in her place, taking care of her dog and her guinea pig while she goes off to California to get her daughter to come back for school. And she lives in such a nice neighborhood. I'm going to spend the whole time taking long walks, going to the beach, swimming in the ocean, swimming in the Kitsilano pool. I'm just going to have a good time. So now I have enough little goodies to pack up for myself and take for that time. So I'm just saying, I only need a few more things, and my total budget, and generally I like to spend about $100. So I am literally only halfway there on my general budget for spending when I try thrift shopping, being budget wise, shoestring budget. I don't even need to spend it. I just need to get some sugar, shampoo, conditioner, some other regular stuff, and I need to mail some more stuff off in the mail. So because I don't need all the extra supplies of food, I'm probably going to use that extra savings from the budget to get other things around my writing career done and mailed off, and maybe get some business cards for my security company printed or something. Either way, I'm ahead of the game, and I can't imagine how much this would cost anywhere in Norway or other northern countries that have a hard, tough time keeping supplies coming in at affordable prices. When they're transferring it over into like a US dollar instead of thinking about Canadian dollar, where our dollar is cheaper. So their money would go even further. Sometimes if you transfer the value of the krona into our dollar, it wouldn't even register. It'd be like 0.5 krona. Like, what's that? They don't have that in a coin. So I'm hoping that it will lead to an adventure where my new friends will come on a trip, at least one of them, to go shopping in the neighborhood around the food. I do want to go back into the Chinatown and get a bag of walnuts. They literally got a bag of walnuts. You scoop the walnuts you want, other almonds, whatever you want, and they have a really good set price per pound. You get a whole big bag for like $12. That's what I got last time. I don't know how long it took me to eat the whole bag of walnuts, but I was cracking those things for a very long time. I was happy little chipmunk. And I love having the mixed bowl of nuts during that fall to New Year's season. And you just grab them from the bowl and you can crush them up and put them into whatever you're cooking or decorate the stuff you're eating. So I'm a happy little munchkin today. I did very well and I could scratch a bunch of stuff off my list. I'm now going to research whether I can use Dollarama sugar bag. Like it's the cane sugar, it's the thicker sugar, to make my jam with. So I gotta go look that up before I go buy that. And that's about it. And I gotta go off and do something else today. And then I will take you guys on another virtual shopping trip. There are multiple other places I want to show everybody, to show people how well they can live and how affordable it can be and what alternatives there are for us to eat, rather than always sticking to the same food groups of chicken, turkey, ham, beef, blah. We can do more. So I'm going to try and open that up. And I'll show you guys that as I go to these virtual shopping trips with you. So peace out. Have fun. Stay well. Stay safe. Try to stay cool. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye. Hi, you guys. Thank you. Just rewatched the whole video from the beginning. It's just virtual shopping. Budget-wise, or what do you call it, shoestring budget shopping to show people that we can live affordably. Things don't have to be as expensive as society and the system that loves instant gratification now kind of world has made it. So we can reverse damage, we can turn things back and make things better again. Bye!